friends and vinyl community, it's Brian from Brian's Vinyl Records. It is Monday, which means it's time for another installment of Vinyl Editions as we count down to the finale of Vinyl Editions here. We're so close. This is going to be an interesting one because I want to do two things in this one. First, I'm going to show you the Vinyl Editions, and then I'm going to talk about some additions to my sleeves and protective items from Vinyl Storage Solutions. So stick around for that. But first, the additions. Well, I told you my goal was to slow down things. Well, I slowed down things this time. I got two items to show you, but they're really good, which is my goal as well. Make it count. The first one is this here. This is Kiss Alive 3 vinyl. Not as easy to find these days. Not too expensive, but can get up there in the $50 range when you find it. I was lucky enough to find this from Riverbend Records. Billy over at Billy Hurst at Riverbend Records post this on his Instagram feed. I had messaged him. I reached out to him after a few days so that the people in his store and area could get first dibs at it, and asked if he had any left over after the weekend and everything else that had gone by. He said he had one left in stock, and I told him that if he was willing, I would definitely purchase it, and he sent this my way. I'm super excited to have this. This is the one I knew most because growing up, I heard I Want to Hear It Loud over and over and over again on the radio. It seemed like it was played every 3 songs. But this is the Kiss Alive that I knew because this is the Kiss Alive that was playing when I started getting into Kiss as a whole. So super excited to have this. Just a gorgeous gatefold record and sounds amazing. So awesome. Kiss Alive 3 added to my collection. And last but not least, I told you last week I was hoping that a MoFi would come in, and this is one I'm so looking forward to, guys. Hard to find this album, and when you do, it is not cheap. But I found a guy who was selling it online at a price that I thought was reasonable and fair, and I actually got him down a little bit more on the price just because I do have my limits on what I spend, and I didn't want to blow it out. But this is now the most expensive record that I've ever paid for. Elvis Costello's this year's model. This is my favorite Elvis Costello album, and I've had this on my wish list for so long. But like I said, even MoFi sells this for $150 on Music Direct. It has been out of print for quite a while, and so to find this usually it's going to cost you a lot of money. I got this for a really, really good deal. It is minty fresh. It is gorgeous. Still stiff. The album is just beautiful. Sounds amazing. And I couldn't be happier with this purchase. Super excited about it. And this is going to be a highlight of my MoFi collection for sure. So funny story about this. So this was put in the mail. At our place, we have mail stations where they have locked mailboxes all in conglomerate together, and we all have keys. So the post office decided that they weren't going to upkeep the current mail stations, and they were going to modify or modernize the mail stations, and they put all brand new mail stations throughout the neighborhood. So we had several mail stations located throughout the neighborhoods that are going to now be taken down, and they put in these new mail stations. Well, those were put in November, and we've been waiting now since then to finally start using them and get our keys and everything else. So they finally gave us the keys last week. Only our neighborhood, the neighborhood I'm in, all of our mailboxes didn't work. The keys didn't work in the mailbox. Everyone else's worked. All the other neighborhoods around us, theirs worked just fine, but ours didn't work. So just my luck. Our normal mail lady is on vacation for a day. This album decides to appear that day in the mail, and what happens is the mail carrier, even though he was told to deliver to the houses because the keys don't work, put it in the lockbox that is there for packages. So I don't have a key that works. I can't get to it. They didn't put the key to the lockbox in my old mailbox, which I still had access to, and so here I am without it. So the next day comes, and I see the mail lady outside. I run out there to ask her, hey, I had a package delivered to the mail locker. I don't have my key. I can't get in. And she says, well, I talked to the guy who worked yesterday because I was off, and he says that he didn't deliver any packages. I said, well, I don't know. It says it's in the locker. She goes, okay, I'll find it, and I'll get it to your house. So about a half an hour later, I get a knock on the door. There she is. She's got my package and my mail and my new key, saying, here's the new key to your mailbox. I've tested it. It finally works. Sorry about that. Here's your package. Yeah, I was really excited. So real fun story. Had me a little nervous because, you know, you got your package just sitting there in a locker you can't get access to. But here it is. I finally got it, and I'm super excited about it. So that is it. Those are the two things I added. Kiss Alive 3 and Elvis Costello MoFi are the two things I added this week to my collection. Just awesome stuff. Now, part 2 of this video, I wanted to talk about vinyl storage solutions. So as you saw here on the Kiss, this is a gatefold, and I have it in the Vinyl Storage Solutions dual pocket sleeves. So this is my second order. I ordered these a while back, and I ordered them refresh again when I had a coupon for them. And I had to wait because they have supply issues going on right now with the resin that they use to make these is also being used in all sorts of other things that are going on with the pandemic. So he's kind of at the back of the line as far as getting the materials that he needs to make these. So they've been a little bit delayed, but I finally got my shipment and started sleeving up my gatefolds. I have a bunch that I sleeved last time on my first shipment, and now I have, you know, 49 or so more that I sleeved. So I bought 4 25 packs, which would then outfit 50 albums, gatefold albums with sleeves. Very happy with these sleeves. They are absolutely gorgeous. They're beautiful. They work absolutely wonderfully. So I'm very excited about that. I already have purchased another set that'll be coming hopefully soon to keep going with the gatefolds because they're just absolutely gorgeous and wonderful products. Mike has done a wonderful job designing them. So I also picked up this. This is a dual pocket 10-inch sleeve. Love it. I have one 10-inch record. This is it. My Blackberry Smoke album here is the only 10-inch that I own. And what I loved was I was able to buy just one of these in my order. They didn't have the archive sleeves for it when I ordered, so I added that to my latest order, so hopefully I'll be getting one of those for it as well. But I love the fact that he has got a product for 10-inch that mimics the standard sleeves that he has. Just beautiful, and it looks amazing. Super happy with that. I also picked up some of these. These are 7-inch, you know, archive sleeves, rice paper archive sleeves. So these are brand new for Vinyl Storage Solutions. They just put these out. Super, super happy with it. These are just absolutely fantastic. They fit inside a sleeve. So you can see here, I've got my Joy Williams 7-inch record, and it fits perfectly inside there like a regular album jacket. It also fits inside picture sleeves. So in this case, you can actually slide that right inside the picture sleeve. It's just absolutely wonderful. So I sleeved all of my 7-inch albums with those sleeves. They also sent a sample of their standard MoFi sleeve or archive sleeve, rice paper archive. It is very similar to every one that I've had in the past. It seems very sturdy, very well done. I do think it's a very well designed product. It looks and performs just like all the others. So if you're looking for more premium or archive type inner sleeves with the rice paper, you can now look at them as well as an option. They're a little cheaper than I think the MoFi versions and other things like that. So very nice products. I love Vinyl Storage Solutions. I was always a detractor from outer sleeves, never liked them, never wanted them, and I saw multiple people in the VC using these Vinyl Storage Solutions sleeves, and especially for gatefolds. That was the big thing too. If I had them, I didn't like it being smushed up in the gatefold. Now these fold out like a normal gatefold. I can look at the artwork, I can look at all that stuff, and I can get access to my records very easily as well. Just open the flap, done. Love them. So highly recommend Vinyl Storage Solutions as a product. They are made in Canada. They are shipped from Canada, but they ship extremely fast. They usually go either UPS or FedEx, and it takes no time at all. I think once they shipped, I got them in 3 days, so it doesn't take too much time to get across the border and to my house. Just worked out absolutely wonderfully. So can't speak highly enough for Vinyl Storage Solutions. I love that they're coming out with products for 7 inches and 10 inches now as well. I think that is a brilliant move because there's not a whole lot out there on the market for those products, and now we have those options. So there you have it. I can't recommend enough Vinyl Storage Solutions. Mike is a nice guy. When you interact with him, he's very personable and very knowledgeable in what he does. So super happy with it. Hope you will give them a look if you're looking for some gatefold sleeves. I've tried other gatefold sleeves, didn't like them at all. These are definitely the best to go with gatefolds. Just remember, it takes two sleeves to make a gatefold sleeve. So keep that in mind when you place your order. That's all I got for this episode of Vinyl Editions. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, hit that like button, and if you're new, hit the subscribe. Love to have you along for the ride. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, keep spinning, vinyl friends.